Hi, this is Steve Walton from Tropic Heating and PatioHeat.com. Today we're going to take a look at this patio renovation where we're going to have a new cover put in. So let's just go ahead and take a look at some dimensions that we have here. Overall dimensions of the area is going to be about 26.5, 27 feet this direction, and then a depth of about 14 feet this direction here. Bottom of our beam here is approximately 7.5 feet, and then the bottom of the center beam is approximately 11 and 2, maybe 3 inches in height. So what else do we have here? And you see that we have an open gable ceiling area here, so that you'll notice I've chosen some natural gas units back here. That's good because the exhaust gases will flow out of this space naturally and won't be captured, won't present an issue for the heaters or any other appliance or lighting system that might be located in this area. Also, these rafters that you see here, sorry about my mouse is kind of jumping around today. So these rafters here that you see, I have them placed at about 3-foot centers, and that kind of limits where I can physically place a heater, just due to the fact that I need to place them on something that is aesthetically pleasing as well as functional. So this puts these heaters about 6-foot centers together. So let's go ahead and just turn these dimensions off, and I'm going to turn these dimensions on to the heaters. So you'll see here I have a 6-foot center on these two heaters, and then center on the distance apart is 10.5, and then 5.5 or 5 foot 1 inch approximately to the center of this post here, the center gable post. So there you have these are going to be Sunpack model S34s. You could use a TSH. You could also get rid of that. You could also use the back ones here. These two, you could use S25s in the back, because as you see when I put this ray on here, let me just turn the dimensions off. If you see as I put this ray on here, we have a lot of overlap in the middle, and that overlap it's going to allow you to use a lesser BTU unit back here. Wouldn't worry about it too much, but this may end up being a little bit warmer spot. So like a TSH would be a really nice unit, so that you can overcome that issue. You can have it on 25,000 BTUs or 34,000 BTUs, whichever you acquire or demand at the time. Also, you might even choose to remove this particular unit here. As you can see, this is going to be a walkway for the most part. I can is my surmise here. So you may not wish to heat this space up at all, and then just elect to go to a 25 here, or again TSH is on all 3 of those units there. So get out of that. On the outside edge here, we have 2 countertop seating areas here, and I elected to use a electric unit, number one, so that we can minimize the clearances to combustible as much as possible, especially on this side here. And number 2, you could use either a 3,000 watt unit or possibly a 4,000 watt unit, and then use a dimming system so that the intensity at bar stool seating height isn't as much. You can control that so that you can tune it in just how you like it, 1% on to 100% on. I have both of these units clearance of 6 inches, and then the top of this particular unit here is 6 inches from the point just above. Let's see, I can turn that dimension back on here, I think. So yeah, we have 6 inches right to this rafter here. at the outside edge of the heater itself. And then I just mimicked that same installation height over here, so 6 inches from the beam and then 6 inches from the beam over here. So yeah, this gives you again the flexibility of being able to dim the system so that when you're sitting at a bar stool height, you're not feeling as hot as you would, especially if you had a natural gas 34,000 or even a 25,000 BTU heater here. The equivalent of a Infratech, say even a 4,000, I believe, is somewhere in the 20,000 BTU output range, 4,000 watt unit. So I think a 3,000 watt unit, I'm going to say it's about 17,000 or maybe 12,000 BTU. So it diminishes pretty quickly, and it would be the right unit for that type of heating, that type of seating rather. So I think we've gone through. So yeah, the rafters up here again. Let me see if I can put that one back up here. I have these heaters placed along the rafters, and as you can see, I've taken the outside edge of the heater and cut the bracket to the minimum clearance side here, which is 14 inches, and then on the inside edge, the bracket comes at 21 inches. You may need to lengthen it. I'm not quite sure of the exact slope for this, but you can see I'm not hitting the rafter up here at all with the OEM bracket, so that might be something you'd have to look at. Looks like I'm missing about 4 inches here, so but it's just a piece of a U channel bar stock, which is 1/2 by 1 inch in dimension. Pretty easy to pick up at some local steel supply house, and then you can just use the OEM mounting plate there, and down here just drill a few holes to line up that. So I think that's a good application here. You'd be very pleased with it. I think it'll give you season through seating for this space, and I hope that helps you out in making your decision. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for submitting this plan to us. And if you're looking for a custom plan for yourself, or you need some help with making decisions for your outdoor heating system, please give us a call. I'm Steve, and you can reach us at patioheat.com. Thank you and have a great day.